Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. This is your girl Syn, and this is Life with Syn. And I hope you guys are having a great time. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I hope you guys are, the first 14 days of this year have been good to you. I can honestly say that these past 14 days have been days of rest for me, and I've been on rest mode and declutter mode for the past 2 weeks, and it has been the most amazing feeling ever. And I'm enjoying every part of it. Like, when I say every part of it, I am enjoying every single part of my rest. And yeah, so we're in the office. I'm trying to get myself organized. I was actually filming on my DJI Pocket Osmo just now for that video, but then I kind of popped over here because I do want to get some footage on this camera, so I can see the settings that I had created for myself. Excuse me, how they are working and what they look like, so that I can get a feel for, you know, the feel for the vlogging on this camera. I think I found the perfect settings, so let's hope and pray that they stay the way I want them to stay. So with that being said, let's kind of do this, because this camera I don't have a good tripod on it. So that's the first thing I need to do, because this is my DJI tripod, and the tripod for this one, the DJI is on, but then of course we got this big boy. So let's do some things. My goal this year is to stop looking at the viewfinder and kind of look to the camera. That is my goal. So I wanted to come and just do a quick chit-chatty with you guys while I eat my breakfast. We're having oatmeal for breakfast. Yep. Gotta get the fiber in. Now that TikTok is potentially going away, and by the time you probably see this video, it may have been gone or whatever. I'm trying to remember what app that I had years ago that no longer is in the TikTok. I mean, in the Apple Store, that used to be in the Apple Store, and it got banned and it is no longer there. I forgot what the name of that app was, but I know this happened prior, before it's not just by TikTok scheme. I did download RedNote, which is the little red book from the App Store. It's hilarious over there on TikTok, and the whole situations, it's just one happy house of mess. But I'm enjoying the downtime, scrolling and doing things, and you know, all the things. But I'm seeing all the discourse. I am hearing what people are saying, but I wanted to say something that may or may not resonate. But here's what I'm learning about people, especially black folks. Stop putting yourself in a box, and I'll tell you why. So let me do this. I'm gonna, because I don't want to keep looking, so I'm gonna turn my face, the viewfinder, that way, so I could talk to y'all. Stop putting yourself in a box. Yesterday I sat and I watched Janae Naylor's video, her Q&A, and you guys know her as High Low Lux. And she was answering some questions, and a lot of her questions that came about, the answers that she gave were so mature, well thought, well executed, in my opinion, as a mature woman. She's 40, I'm 46. But she made some really good avid points that I think a lot of us as women need to take on. especially when it comes to content creation space and building the identity online. When I started this journey of posting on YouTube, I didn't feel comfortable in front of the camera, but I tried my best to see where I would fit in. I didn't have a niche because I'm not a niche person. I have a lifestyle. And she said something that really stuck with me was share the lifestyle that you're currently in. She said when people ask her about being a luxury channel, she's like, my channel is not a luxury channel. My channel is a lifestyle channel with beauty, fashion, and makeup and stuff like that. And she said that she's sharing her life where she's currently at in life. And so when she said she was at Target, when she was at Target and making good money, she was sharing her space where she showed us how she built that brand, because she wasn't being someone else. She was being authentically Janae. And I love that for her. And I love that answer. And, you know, and then she talks about how as women, or even if you're getting into content creation and you're getting into that space, don't get into the space with a greed mindset. She didn't say that, but I'm saying it in my own verbiage. Do not get into this thing with a greed mindset, because you become something that you're not authentically showing. I am a lot of things, and I'm me, if that makes sense. There are things that I would love to talk about, but due to sensitive information and non-disclosures and those kind of things, I don't share. I don't share the industry I work in. You just know that I work in corporate America. I travel for work and I do a few things here and there. I do love fashion, but I'm not a fashionista. So that is the reason why on my channel, I will not dedicate my entire things to fashion, because that's not who I am. I like to get some nice pieces. I like to be kept up on certain trends, but I don't curate a look, if that makes sense. So I can't really sell a fashion channel. I cannot sell a beauty channel because I don't do beauty. I don't do makeup tutorials. I don't do makeup videos. What I do when it comes to that is I slap the makeup on the face and pray to God that it came out looking good. That I can do without a filter. And I've started to learn how to do that. Like, I am doing a lot more makeup that doesn't like when I'm doing my makeup, I'm being more conscious of what and how I'm applying the makeup so that it looks natural and it makes my face look a way that I know, okay, I tried, and it doesn't need to be an extra filter on top. Also lately, I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup. As you can see, I am barefaced. All I have is moisturizer on, but I am technically barefaced. And I have some eyeshadow, not eyeshadow, what is that thing? Mascara. Never leave home without mascara. But that's not me, so I won't give you that. I will buy skincare products. I will show you that I bought some makeup products or, you know, beauty products. But I won't sit here and be like, oh my God, let me show you how to put a face on, because girl, you be looking a hot whopping mess. A cartoon character by the time I done teach you how to do that. So you ain't never gonna see me teaching you, hey, let me show you how to do this. Not when it comes to that, because I don't know how to do that. And it's not my ministry. Like I said, in a lifestyle space, for me, my lifestyle is based off of a 40-something-year-old woman who have rediscovered and redefined who she is as a person, learned how to let go of the survival mindset so that she can thrive in all the seeds and things that she sowed, so that she doesn't feel guilty. That's a trauma of my childhood that I am parting ways with each year as I go to therapy. I've been in therapy for years now, and I've seen so much progress for me, myself, and how I navigate different areas of my life. So this channel will always be lifestyle geared to my lifestyle. Maybe out there someone that's in my age range who feels like they're lacking or they're not, they haven't found their identity. I'm going to be honest with you. I knew who I was in my 20s. I knew who I was in my 30s. I don't know who I am in my 40s because I just got here. I'm 6 years into it. So I am now redefining what 40 looks like to me. What does the 4-4 look like to me in the current space that I'm in? Because I've healed from my 20s trauma. I've healed from my 30s trauma. Now, since I've healed in those two areas of my life, now that I'm in the 4th floor, where do I see myself? And myself is all about thriving. So that's why I'm sharing my lifestyle. I'm sharing it through fashion. I'm sharing it to travel or going to certain places. I'm sharing it through the types of music that I like, the vibes that I give myself. There are some people out there that may be liking the same thing I like, but they're afraid to share that side of them because of judgment. I'm not afraid to let people know that I'm a rock star, baby. I am a rock star. I love all heavy metal, alternative. That's what I know. I love all different genres of music, but I veer towards that kind of music. I'm a Marilyn Manson fan. I'm a Slipknot fan. I'm a Sleep Token fan. I would buy a Beyonce concert ticket, and I would also buy a Marilyn Manson ticket ASAP. That's just who I am. I love to read. I'm an avid reader. I love to creative plan. I love to journal. I love to do all these things. Like, I'm a hobbyist. I have tons and tons of different hobbies that feeds my soul. Last year I got into gardening, and it felt great. It felt inspiring. It felt motivated. It felt comforting. It felt loved. I started to feel like home again. I felt like I found my home within this part of my space. And I love that. I love knowing that this part of my space is healing, and it's the core. The core is where I focus all of my wellness on. It's the inner peace, the inside, the deep down, not on surface level core that I'm healing. I discovered my love for being able to do more life coaching and being able to do a lot more of that and understand how I can help in those areas. So with that being said, I feel like as we shift from one avenue, which is like TikTok and different areas, and we see more people here on YouTube, which we will see a mass inflection of, because people are going to learn how to do long form content. They're going to navigate the space, and they're going to learn, and you're probably going to get some suggestions. I'm just asking you to give people grace, because I understand. I've been on this app for a long time. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't have a greed mindset. I'm not here to get anything out of anyone. What I'm here to do is share and share alike, so that someone out there who is afraid to see themselves in a different light can look at me and be like, you know what? I'm her age. I could do that. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. I'm going to start doing that. Watch the videos. This is my advice. I'll leave you before we're done. Watch people's content. Do not imitate them. Do not aspire to be them. But I also want you to live while you're consuming that content. A lot of times we forget to live when we're admiring others, and that's what I don't do. I cannot admire you and not live my life. So I would admire some of these vloggers and be looking at them like, oh, that is really beautiful, that's really nice. Like Monroe Steele, she's one of my favorites, and I'm assuming she's in my age range as well. And I see her growth, and I see where she's going, and she's sharing parts of her lifestyle that, but she knows what works for her, because she knows that fashion is what's keeping her channel growing and moving. However, she's sprinkling in little bits of things that she's into, which is her hobbies and what she's starting to transition into. I saw a girl said vlogging is dead. Vlogging is not dead. You know what's dead? niche down content is dead, because I'm gonna tell you, I can't watch 10 makeup videos in a week. I cannot. I cannot watch 10 fashion videos in a week. I cannot. I refuse to. And I'm realizing that the people that I want to see that content from, those are the people I intentionally seek out for that. And then there are some that might catch my eye that are brand new, I've never seen before on my timeline. And then I'm like, ooh, let me check this person out. I watch it and I'm like, okay, if that person's interested and I want to stick around, a part of me wants to know more. I want to see, oh, do they have a vlog channel? Do they vlog on this channel? Do they actually sprinkle other things in? So it's all about a balance for me. So that's why I can't say that I would stop vlogging and just become this one box content creator, because that's not who I am. I love to vlog. I love to tell you guys about the fact that I've been home since 2019 and this is 2024. I've been working from home. I've traveled for work. Is it lonely? No, I'm not lonely, because I'm an introvert. You guys don't even know that. I'm a huge introvert. But it doesn't stop me from living. I get out, I do things, I go and get things done. For me, I'm living off of the grid of YouTube. I'll share things that I can share, and then there's so much footage that I've recorded that I haven't even shared, because that footage was for me to look back on versus me sharing it with others. I think if you get that understanding. But, I just wanted to kind of touch base on that and talk about it before I start like pumping out stuff. There's going to be a lot of changes in the coming months, not with my channel only, but with the whole YouTube platform, because now that people are starting to decide where they want to gain exposure and learn things and share things about themselves apart from TikTok, we're going to see the influx of growth over here. And we need to know that, be patient with the algorithm, because you're doing it. I don't worry about the algorithm. I don't look at my analytics. I don't look at anything. If I see it says, oh, you got 2 new subscribers, yay, thank you. To the 200 and something subscribers that I got here, thank you so much for being here. I know not all of you watch. I will have 5,000 views. I will have 6,000 views, but no subscribers, because I know the gist, right? The bigger content creators that don't have a thought process in their brain that, and I could say this because it's the honest truth that I've seen happening. It's okay to go to someone else's page to get inspiration and create on your own. But the same people that you're getting that creative drive from, that are smaller than your page, there's this thing called eat humble pie, and one day you're going to have to eat your humble pie, because these people that you're taking their ideas from, eventually the more people that find your channel and or even see their channel, because don't believe that hype of, oh, no one will ever see their channel, so I could use their ideas and it make it look like mine, shape it in a way. But I've seen some of you don't even know how to shape it in a way that looks like you. It's called plagiarism, by the way. I know they taught you that in school. But I say that to say, yeah, I have over 60,000 views on this channel, or whatever. Don't even have that much subscribers. People are watching my channel. They are watching videos. Like when it says my total overall views on this channel, it's high. It's a high number. But there's no traction. People aren't watching it to come back and watch my video for me and whatnot. They're coming there for the ideas or what you put out. And I've seen other YouTubers, small content creators, say the same thing. They would have their videos watched, and we see it. I think people forget that YouTube's analytics tells you how you're being viewed and where you're being viewed. So we know people are watching the channel, but they're not subscribing because of that greed mentality they have. Anyway, soapbox is off. Let's have our coffee. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat, morning chit chat and coffee, and I will talk to you guys in another one. Bye, guys.